How's it going, my friends? Welcome back to CryptoCoins Gaming. My name is Freddie Colton, and today I'm going to be talking about a game that looks so fun, Mafagafo. Now, this is a really interesting, racing game about birds, and we'll really get into it. Of course, please keep in mind, this is not financial advice. I'm in no way a financial advisor, purely just a crypto geek who loves to discuss this kind of project. So with that being said, take anything I say with a grain of salt. Don't make an investment just because I talk about a project. Of course, do a modicum of your own research as well, but we are going to go over this project together today, best I can for you. Now, I want to go ahead and start out with the actual team. I think it's really cool that the team is completely doxed. You can see their names, who they are, what they've done. So thought I would start out there just to show you how cool that is. Gonna go through their social media, then get back onto the actual legitimacy of the project, like what makes it cool, you know, the insides of it. We can see over 105,000 over here on Twitter, doing well also over here with 80.5K on Instagram. Now, I think this project is going to be doing very well, and that is because of one thing. Their newest ambassador, which this is actually a big one. That is right, my friends. Charles Dubronx. I think that's awesome. This is really crazy and I love the unique NFT. I just think that is so cool. I mean, and it basically goes on to show them actually welcoming him taking the shirt, everything like that. So I think that's awesome. I think that's so cool. I'm a big fan of mixed martial arts, UFC. I love that kind of stuff, so I thought this would excite my other friends who are into that kind of thing, and it just shows a lot of legitimacy for the project. Now, they have this amazing little trailer.
One can find the mysterious Mafagafo. Fun, messy, noisy little creature, and especially competitive. From time to time, as tradition, all Mafagafos gathered to create the biggest of all Mafagafos nests. And like all nests, a leader is needed. A great
This explains the project so well, by the way.
From math boxing, fishing, math bomb, and even ridiculous little card battles. The only thing one cannot expect
called out.
Little
Mafagafo is... They just called out every other NFT project, baby.
What is their meaning? Why are they competing? Who will be the great Mafagafador of the Mafagafo nest? No one knows. The only sure thing is when they gather, they have fun.
That is really well made. My goodness, this is such a well-made trailer, by the way. Also, but the music in this game is so nostalgic. It reminds me of, Nintendo 64 type music. Obviously, the bitrate of it is, well better, but you get what I'm saying.
Mafagafo and become the great Mafagafo. Great Mafagotho.
I love how they make the joke about how it's kind of hard to pronounce there at the end. That's so cool. So that's the trailer. It's actually right here on the website there. So the Genesis Collection is the first release of brand new, never-before-seen exclusive Mafagafo NFTs. They are the most important NFTs in our entire ecosystem. The grand holders of a plethora of benefits and early access to the most pivotal elements of the Mafagafo world, both the play and earn game as in the NFT market. And then we basically just kind of have talking about the utilities of this project, which, no sleep needed, priority communication, scholarship programs, access to the NFTs, input on game decisions like the DAO, self-governing, mint accessories and cosmetics, exclusive competitions, mint lands, mint the next collections, and then become the great champion. Round 1 qualifier, the first 10 players to go on. Round 2 semifinal, the first 5 players advance to the final. Round 3 final, here the final ranking of the match will be defined. And then of course you can play the game. The better your placement, the better player you are. That's absolutely fair. There you will have the race through the survive these fun ranking challenges, or packed challenges, excuse me. The abandoned ship, water slide, sunflower, crumbling hive, and obstacle course. Of course, this is mobile as well, which I think is so cool, but you can also play on your computer. For the birds, competition is what matters. From racing, jumping, and obstacles, you can expect anything. This is their roadmap, just sort of talking about where the project is heading. At the moment, everything is progressing actually exactly as they've said, which is cool. I will usually go through and check the roadmaps out, of course, when reviewing a project like this. But yeah, they're doing really well. So the Q4, which is coming up, mobile game in Google Play, Apple Store, launch of the game launcher, and then launch of the new Yellow tickets betting. Then just continuing into the future. Of course, I showed you the team, and then we're gonna review the white paper on this project as well, just to sort of show you. Look how beautiful the graphics are on this one. It's a fun game, like I said, nostalgic, fun. Reminds me of Nintendo 64 personally. And just talking about the game, on a small paradise island, the mysterious Mafagafos are found, curious birds that are incapable of flying but are extremely adaptable and smart. Competing is in their heart and what they love the most, all to find out who is the best among them, because they do all the competition in common, but they are all definitely unique. Be ready for any challenge. For these birds, competition is what matters. From racing for jumping to jumping over obstacles, you can expect anything. The end goal is being the best. Excuse me. So yeah, just talking about winning games, that kind of thing. The NFTs, of course. Excuse me. The Genesis Mafagafos, and the older ones are available on Tofu, being sold by other players, which is cool. The Mafa tickets as well. So to play any match, you need to spend tickets. So they can be bought on the Mafa store in packages of, given you right there, Mafa points. So essentially, these are the points earned within the game. Web2 virtual token. The end of a match, each surpassed 5 maps chooses randomly. All 15 players will be rewarded according to their placement. Each tournament has its own rewarding rules and mechanisms. And once you trade these MP for MAFAs inside the game, and the ratio is 1-to-1, 1 point, 1 Mafa point is equal to 1 Mafa token. And then withdrawal mechanics currently work like so. Minimum withdrawals 1.000. Maximum withdrawal, I think it's 1,000 and 30,000. I just think that they're using the period instead of the comma. So I'm going to say that it's 1,000 and 30,000. The days you can make a withdrawal are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, which that's actually kind of cool. They have like set withdrawal days. That makes sense to me, to be honest with you, because that way they kind of can regulate for the project, so people aren't just like every day at the, all the time, like, and which, it makes things a little bit more whale resistant, more resistant to people just buying in and selling out. It really, I think it helps the project a lot, to be honest with you. Then the gameplay maps, we've got the obstacle course, the hive, the water slide, the sunflower, and the ship, which we were just checking out pictures of there at the just a moment ago. Then it's got the free-to-play tournaments and the academia, which is your way to practice. Excuse me. So yeah, anyone who wants to play can play it, get a feeling for the actual game. Then discussing different tournament rewards. So you get the tickets, the unmixed Mafagafo. You can get just a couple of different things if you play. And on fire tournaments, the burning flame tournaments, there are different types. The arena, which is coming. So you just get different things for doing different achievements, basically making different achievements. Then, talking about their metaverse ecosystem, the Genesis Mafagafos, which again we discussed are the most important. Genesis lands, which are coming soon, which of course those will be very important in the project as well. Cosmetics and accessories, of course, for your wonderful bird friend. And just kind of talking about what they'll, different looks that you can get, hats, t-shirts, shoes, pretty straightforward and simple. The Mafa coins, so you can actually check out the token address, token distribution chart, which of course is important, excuse me. So we got about 2% marketing, 2.7 team, 1.9 advisor, 1.8 liquidity, 2.7 reward, 77% burned, by the way, and then 12% public offer. I thought that was a really baller move to just burn so much of it, but it also really helps to make those coins a lot more rare, so I'm actually completely into it. Now, giving you the taxes, I love where they're spending the taxes on this, by the way. Of course, any crypto project has taxes, so, not a problem. I'm fine with the taxes. I think that they actually help make a project thrive if you're willing to invest in that. You should, of course, want the best for that project. 1% extra liquidity, 2% marketing, and 1 development. awesome. Most of it goes to the marketing, which is exactly what needs to happen. Marketing is the most important aspect of any project. However, development is very important, so of course to send it there, and liquidity as well. Good to put 1% towards there. Then just discussing the treasury, it will be used to host monthly tournaments, the Mafagafo World Championships, and regular races. You can find the treasury and ecosystem tokens on the ecosystem flowchart section. Then just discussing securities, the audits, anti-cheat procedures, the team, which we did see on there. There we go. I was going to say, I know that existed. So there we go. So we've got our audit here as well, if you want to kind of check it out, by Hackin, which that's a company I'm seeing increasingly more so. Lots and lots of projects are using Hackin. I'm seeing a lot of good stuff from them, is what I'll say. And so, yeah, just talking about cheats. So anti-cheat procedures, which most games have, but what I love is that they really break this down. Then it talks to you about your team, which we just saw there on the front. You can absolutely check that out. And the roadmap and legal disclaimer. My friends, that is Mafagafo, a fun project, cheeky, quirky, fun, and cool. As always, thank you so much for coming by CryptoCoins Gaming. My name is Freddie Colton, and I will see you in the next video.